Hey guys, so this is a list of so I just have some cool ideas for future Spider-Man games or Marvel Insomniac games. And so these are things I think would be cool to add in Spider-Man, either Marvel Spider-Man 2 or future Spider-Man games or just future Marvel games in general. So yeah, I think this would be pretty cool. So, first on the list is that for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, I think it would be cool to have symbiote abilities for the symbiote suits. But not I don't want it to be too OP or anything. So I think something would be pretty cool is I don't usually like Marvel's Avengers, but I know one thing they do is that they'd have this bar, and it's a special attack, and then once it reaches a certain point, then you can use it. And it'll either make your character stronger or things like that. I think that would be kind of cool to some extent for Marvel or for the next Spider-Man game, having that extra symbiote stuff. And I know a lot of people have already been wanting Daredevil cameos and stuff. But something that I think would also be kind of cool would be a Moon Knight cameo. I mean, it would make sense since Moon Knight's pretty popular right now. But also, I think he's such a cool character, and I think it would be pretty cool to have him in the Insomniac universe. And eventually probably have his own spin-off game probably. And I know some people have already said this. I think it was Comic Book Keenan that already said this, or Evan Filmarca that already said this. I can't remember. But with the customizable Spider-Man suit, which I really like the idea. But to add on to that idea, have a customizable Venom symbiote suit. I think that'd be pretty cool. And one thing I would also like is 2000, the 2000 Spider-Man game, the one that the one that released in 2000s, in the year 2000. I mean, I think it'd be pretty cool to have his suit in the game. I think that would be pretty cool. And also, it would just be kind of interesting seeing that early 2000s Spider-Man suit, though. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. The video game that had Doc Ock as the villain but Doc Ock had the Carnage symbiote attached to him, and then there was also the Spider-Man and Venom team up and stuff in that video game too. I'm pretty sure. I think that one would be pretty. Seeing that suit in current generation or next gen consoles, I think that would be pretty cool. And I'll start my recording. Sounds kind of weird. I'm not using headphones right now. I'm just speaking through my controller. But I think that would be pretty cool though, to have that suit and how it would look in this day and age. And also another thing I would like is a Wolverine build up. I think that'd be pretty cool. Because the new Wolverine game is releasing. I kind of want to see probably some type of hint or some type of hints or whatever to the to the next Wolverine or to the Wolverine game coming out. I think that would be pretty cool. Because then it would also show how the universes are connected. Like, it would show the universes are connected and stuff. And another thing I would also like is variants of the gadgets we already have. Say, like, here's the web bomb. You shoot it, and and like what once enemies are nearby, it would shoot webs everywhere. But what if there was like another type of web bomb? There was like there's not that like say like you shoot there's another type of web bomb you shoot it, but instead of just shooting normal webs, it shoots like electric webs or some other type of web. But like it's more effective. But you can only use this type of web bomb as like as like not as many times as a normal web bomb like you would. Like you can only use it like once or twice. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or and same thing for like some other gadgets. There's variants of different gadgets. Say like I don't know like I can't think. I'm trying to think of more examples. What if there's like actually that's really the only one I can think of. And also, but you guys get my point though. I think that'd be pretty cool. And I would also like there's this one item that was removed from the first Spider-Man game in 2018. It was this one like kind of zip line type of web thing, I guess, or like hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. Like you shoot it attaches from one wall to another for like traps or something. I think that one would be pretty cool, and I have a feeling that gadget might be useful for the Venom missions, because you know they're probably gonna be like, because knowing Venom, it's probably gonna be like the Spidey sense won't be able to help you with that, and I have a feeling that that gadget will be good for that. And one thing I would also like is more superpowers, like separate. I mean, probably not separate from the symbiote powers I already talked about, but actually, it probably just goes in the. It probably just go. Probably the extra powers might. A lot of them just be the extra or the like symbiote powers we talked about before. And another thing I would also like is a Guardians of the Galaxy game. Like this is for the new other Marvel games. Like I already know we have a Guardians of the Galaxy game, but I want an Insomniac Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that would be pretty cool. Like later down the line, probably not soon because you know that one already released recently. But yeah, another one I would also like is games that are about separate members of the Avengers, like an Iron Man game, Captain America game, you know, things like that. I think that would be pretty cool. And then that would eventually lead up to a like a full-on Insomniac Avengers game. I think that would be pretty cool. And I would also like a Black Panther game. I think that'd be cool. Like probably like an Arkham style, like a Batman Arkham style Black Panther game. I think that would be, I think that would be awesome. And then it would help like you can see a lot of the like you can do a lot of the cool Black Panther stuff and like explore Wakanda and things like that. I think that would be awesome. And something I would also like is some probably like some online co-op game from event from like a from like Insomniac. That would probably be like the Avengers game, like Insomniac Avengers, not the other Avengers, not the one that's terrible. I have a feeling if there's like Avengers team or there's like superhero team video games like Guardians of the Galaxy or like X-Men or like Avengers or something like that. Those could probably do online co-op or co-op, and I think that would be pretty cool. But also, I think if there's ever a Spider-Verse game, I know the Spider-Verse is already in the Insomniac. Like the Insomniac Spider-Man has already been to the Spider-Verse in the comic books and stuff. But like, I think if like the other Insomniac, because like if there's like Spider-Gwen and like if there's like a Spider-Verse game that has like Spider-Gwen and like Miles Morales, Peter Parker, and like probably other Insomniac Spider people or Spider-Man and stuff, I think those could probably do online co-op if there's ever like team ups of those. I would also like a more connected universe. Like, I think so. Like, probably like mentions of some other characters and stuff in more Marvel games. Like in, say there's like there's like mentions of like Insomniac Spider-Man in like Insomniac's Wolverine or like X-Men or something. Or things like that or potential like crossovers. Like with like Insomniac Spider-Man and like the Avengers or like Avengers crossover X-Men stuff like that. But like not to the point where it gets like overly stupid. And another thing I would also like is that I would actually like prequel games. More specifically like Spider-Man. Like for I think that would be pretty cool, because it's like with Insomniac Spider-Man we just kind of dropped in like the middle of that universe. Like Spider-Man's already like a full-on like adult and stuff and he's already been Spider-Man for quite some time. I want like a prequel. It's like his origin story. It's like I know that's been done so many times, but I think it'd be pretty cool, and it would help like with this help expand this universe quite a bit. And yeah, I think that would be pretty awesome. And then like see like because they've already mentioned a lot of villains and stuff. Or probably not like a lot of villains, but they've already mentioned villains like the lizard and things like that. And like Mysterio and stuff. And like obviously then there's like Kingpin, stuff like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Seeing like how they started off and then like how Peter Parker or like Peter Parker meets Doc Ock or something and then seeing like Uncle Ben in this universe and things like that and just seeing him. But like we've already seen Peter Parker struggle with being Spider-Man, but like in this video game, we've already seen Peter Parker struggle with being Spider-Man in this video game, like already. By thinking like in like the prequel, it could be Peter Parker struggling to be Spider-Man, seeing that for like the first time, with him, him struggling with his Peter Parker life and his like Spider-Man life for like the first time in this universe. I think that would be pretty cool. And then seeing like him like and then like seeing him like get or like make the web shooters and stuff like that. I think that would be pretty awesome. And yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Anyways, I think this does it for my list. If I want to do another one, I might do another one immediately after this if I think of any more. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Like this would be like pretty cool ideas and stuff. So yeah. Sorry, I don't really know how to end videos, so bye bye.